I haven't made a video here in over a week because I did my in-person week-long training, which was awesome. And I mean, the people that showed up were amazing. It was so incredible. And yeah, and then I hardly had a voice yesterday and the day before. It's probably gonna react with me talking again. But it's a lot of talking. Anyway, today is the 13th of November, and it is a Seven of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds day. The sun is in Scorpio. I my heart my heart goes out to the people in Cuba. Oh my God. First, the power went out over the entire island, which is, the whole country. Then they got hit by at least one hurricane. And then a couple of days ago, they had a 6.8 earthquake. I heard it was two of them within an hour. That is unheard of. The earth, look, you know, we're going through all these crazy, going on social media right now. It's like, put on your helmet, your wetsuit, your hazmat suit, whatever you have before you go on the social media because people are nuts. You know, people are nuts. It's crazy because of political stuff. And we have bigger fish to fry here, people. It's so. We as humans, and we've been driven this way. I don't know where we came from. There are a lot of theories. I'm not going to go into that, but when we were tribal people, our vision extended out over the plains, right? We were looking for either something might kill us or something that we want to kill. And, over time, our vision has become completely myopic. We're staring at little screens, looking at little words, and so I think in a certain respect, it's made our thinking and our consciousness myopic. So we're always looking at the little details, and social media has taught us to be extremely opinionated. Today is a really good day to shift all this, by the way. So I have a purpose. Apparently, I never know what I'm going to say until it's coming out of my mouth. So, we've become so myopic that, we're focusing on people's personalities. We don't want this person to do that or that person to do this. Look, there's a lot of clowns on the bus here, and we're in the clown house. So the planet is pretty much speaking in its outside voice right now. It's not whispering in the house, it's screaming. And we're ignoring it. So is the sun. Has been for quite some time. All the floods and the earthquakes that are happening, it's been relatively quiet with earthquakes for the past 20 years, at least in California. And, things are waking up all over the place. I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, there have been some big earthquakes around the planet. And the one in Cuba, to me, is shocking. It's shocking. That's like, girls are shaving their heads because Donald Trump won the election. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get a life, for God's sake. You don't have a life. If that's your life, I'm sorry. But I think you might need a little help. This is crazy. I'm not shaving my head for anybody. Except me, if I want to shave my head. That's not going to happen. It's like we aren't honoring who we are, some of us, and we need to wake up. And if you think I'm being judgmental, I am. And I don't care. I mean, if I met those people, I would ask them if I could give them a reading. Help them understand who they really are. They're not, some crazy person that's violating their own head. There are people that lose their hair because they have a disease or they're going through, cancer treatments and then here are these people that are just like, and I know it's a teeny tiny itty bitty number of people, so I don't know why I'm going on about this. Let me get back to the subject at hand. So today is the Seven of Clubs day, and the planetary ruler is the Jack of Diamonds. I want to look at the Spirit card here. The Spirit card sits up here. This is the portal we all came through, right? This card is about perception. It's sitting in the sun position in the crown line of the life spread. And it's the Spirit card. That's what really wants to be expressed. 7 is about refinement. Clubs are the mental suit. This is a day to refine our thinking, our perception. Refine our thinking, get rid of any negativity, things that we don't need, that are holding us back, things that are distracting us, that we use. Distractions are really weapons of avoidance. We distract ourselves, or we allow ourselves and our consciousness to wander around because we're avoiding doing what we think we should do or what we have to do or what we want to do, but we don't know how to start it, right? This card says, get in the saddle, refine your thinking. If you have a negative thought pattern that keeps rolling around, repeating itself, it's on a loop, take it off the loop, set it on the curb, and drive away. This is about perception, fine-tuning our beautiful, wonderful ability to perceive, to see things without judgment. Who are we talking to? I'm a little goofy this morning. So up here in the soul, we've got a card of spiritual initiation, a new relationship with ourselves so that we are, in the higher realms of our being and our living. The Jack of Diamonds, who's the planetary ruler and governs how we're interfacing with things today, this is a very quirky card. It's very clever, very, very clever. It has another Jack here. We got another Jack here. We got a Jack over here in the path. So we have a lot of Jack energy today. And Jacks are the initiators. If you think about the card deck, Ace through King and the 4 suits, the first 9 cards are all about us. Well, the first 8. And then once we assume our power with that 8 energy, we step into the portal of the 9. The 9 is global, it's universal, it's beyond the self. And it prepares us to go to the 10, which is all of us. And then we are initiated through that Jack into our self mastery with those crowns. The Jack is the gesture, right? The jester. The jester, not the gesture. So this is clever energy and this is also a powerful entrepreneurial card. This is the card that governs the United States. So this is a day when things here could come into balance and be more refined. I feel like the new administration going into the White House, to me, in my crazy mind, they look like renegades from the future that are, Pluto in a few days is going into Aquarius. Do you think things are going to stay the same anywhere? They're not. And many world leaders, all the world leaders of BRICS, I was watching some of their conference recently. This is Russia, China, India, Brazil, so many countries, South Africa, all these other little countries that have joined BRICS. They're talking about peace and prosperity, that the people of the planet living in peace and prosperity. That is not how things have been going for a very long time. It's like whoever dies with the most toys wins. That's not why we're here. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. And today is a really powerful day for us as individuals, for the world at large, for everybody. For some places of the world, this day is almost over. It doesn't matter. The energy has come, it's imprinted, and we move on. Tomorrow to the 6 of clubs. And then the 5 of clubs on the 16th. And then the 4 of clubs on the 17th. It's like we are in this Scorpio club energy that's like go deep, clean out the mental environment, clean out the mental house, get in every corner. That's what this card is about today. Get in every corner, clean every bit, get rid of every thought that doesn't serve you in any way. So to all the girls who are shaving their heads, God bless you. You're making your statement. It's important to remember what's most important. Your heart. And where you allow it's really what we allow. We must take care of our hearts. We must take care of our hearts. I'm not talking about some fantasy heart. I'm talking about our physical heart. Our physical heart is the most powerful thing in the physical plane. We have to care for that. What goes in our bodies, what goes in our mouth, what comes out of our mouth, what rolls around in our head, what we allow ourselves to see, what we embrace, how we think. Listen, I'm always talking to myself when I'm saying this stuff. I'm listening, always. Always I'm listening. And I know what happens when I live for my heart, not for. If we united our hearts, the intelligence of our physical hearts, consciously, oh my God, it would be so amazing. Okay, I'm striving for that today. I'm going to talk a little bit about tomorrow. Well, I'm going to look at the soul cards here, these two jacks, because This is a day when, by our own initiation of ourself and our intelligence, we know to be more self-aware, more mindful, more conscious in the moment. When we do that, we can also in the moment be aware of how that energy ripples. Because when all this crazy stuff was going on before the election, some of the rhetoric on was ridiculous because there were so much stuff going on. I thought, I can't engage in any of this stuff. I need to be in the love that I feel in my heart. I need to be with the intelligence that I feel in my heart. When I am there, that energy ripples out. Just like when you throw a stone in the center of a lake or a pond. Throwing it in the middle of the lake's a little hard. But when you throw, or even a puddle, puddle will do. When we throw a stone in the middle of a little body of water, or a smaller body of water, we can see the ripples go out. They go out for a really long time. They keep emerging from that center point where that rock entered the water. That's our heart. And the more we resonate with that energy, the bigger that ripple is and the longer it keeps repeating itself going out. Because the heartbeat are signals, they're electromagnetic signals that are going to every part of our brain and body. Wow. Okay. I never know what's going to happen here. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be the Six of Clubs, Queen of Hearts Day, with a strong influence of the Ten of Clubs. Highly intuitive energy. The Six of Clubs is the messenger. So if, you're on the other side of the timeline, this is about your day, which is the 14th of November. This is a card that's all about bringing balance and harmony to our mental environment via our intuition. There can be a lot of impatient energy with these cards because of that 10 and that Queen that are coming along. But the 6 and Queen of Clubs are maybe the two most intuitive cards in the deck. So our intuition is our guide. And, tomorrow, the 6 of Clubs has the 8 of Hearts as its synastry card. This energy is like moving through here like beautiful waves of love. And this is a powerful card for bringing our dreams, our fantasies, our wishes into being. Really, our heart's desire. So there we are with the heart. The 2 sevens inside. These 2 days are very much about refinement. Sevens represent spirit. Listen to the birds. If a butterfly comes by, say hello. Pay attention to the creatures around you, the flowers, the nature, everything, the wind kissing your face if it's blowing, playing with your hair. Pay attention with all your senses, today and tomorrow, and every day. These days are really important because there are lots of whispers in the air. Whispers. Okay, now I'm not going to break out into song. Tomorrow is about, going inside, being with your rhythm, your natural rhythm, being there first, making any adjustments that are called for, taking responsibility for making those adjustments. I will make another video tomorrow. I'm going to start doing the videos where I touch on the day after for the people on the other side of the pond. I didn't know I was going to do that until just now. So, I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to listen to the birds, stop and smell the flowers if you have them. I know some places there's snow, but that's pretty magical too. Okay, yeah, how about snow? Oh my God. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with my nonsense. All right, I love you guys. Oh, I have a question. I have a big question because, uh, you know, somebody, well, several people, and someone who wants to promote this has asked me to do a online workshop teaching the cards. This would be once or twice a week for 6 to 8 weeks. I want to know, or it could be, twice a week for 3 or 4 weeks. I want your feedback if you're interested in that. Well, how would that work for you? Twice a week, once a week? It's usually an hour and a half to 2 hour course in each session. What day of the week? I just want to know if you want to do that, what that would, you can write to me in the comments or you can email me. Okay, I love you. Have a nice day. Sorry I talked for such a long time. Bye.